I was following an interesting exchange on the social network, the Facebook, if you will, earlier today, and it got me thinking. And I know this may not be a popular idea with a lot of people. So the premise for it had to do with a couple friends that live down in Southern California. And they're very adamant. They want things to start opening and back up again, which we all do. And one thing that was brought up was some of the California casinos have started opening again. And someone, I'm guessing a couple of the we'll just call them liberals for sake of argument, because they tend to lean that way when it comes to the craziness of all the masks and the safety and this and that. And I don't think safety's crazy. I think the extreme measures and that a lot of these people are proposing are absolutely ludicrous. I digress. So my point to this is they said, God darn it, they shouldn't be allowed to open. This absolutely terrible. The Governor Newsom needs to step in and close these down. What they don't realize, and many of you may not, I think most of you do, my audience is pretty educated, Indians are a sovereign nation. The treaty that still stands today, the Indian land and even the annexed Indian land, they make their own laws. It doesn't apply to all of us. So Governor Newsom technically doesn't really have any say over them whatsoever, which brings me to my point. Not to bring up identity politics, because I know it's a tough issue. Why can't all businesses that want to reopen, namely hair salons or anything that involves cutting hair, because I need a goddamn haircut, why don't they just identify as a Native American owned business? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Chris, that's absolutely stupid. That can't work, because just because you say you're a Native American business doesn't actually make you one. And you know what? I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. It is a little ludicrous, a little idiotic, if you will, to think that you can be one thing over here and then just identify as this, and people are supposed to actually take you seriously. Now, I'm not knocking any side of the thing. I do admit I have a hard time taking a lot of it seriously. But that being said, if it can work for a person, a man identifying as a female, and now they get to use a separate locker room or a separate bathroom, why can't a business identify as Native American and be allowed to open to feed their kids? Something to ponder for you. Get back to me. I'll have the hotline opened up later, and I will be taking calls. So think about that, and you get back to me on your thoughts.